Howdy y'all, and welcome to Jab Plays. Today we're picking up on our Satisfactory Plus No Handcrafting Challenge. And the last episode, way down here, we got Deuterium going, and I'm very happy about that. So let's take a look at the hub, and figure out what it is we need to do next. So one of the things I want to do is I want to go ahead and knock out the modular miner because we need this concrete recipe. I feel like it's a better recipe, and I want to go ahead and knock out the Mark II blueprint designer. So let's go ahead and set that milestone, and amazingly enough, I have what I need in my pocket to make this happen. All right, let's send that off. All right, cool. So now what I want to do is I want to look into, no, not there. I want to look into here, recipes, and we want to look at concrete because we got a new concrete recipe, and I want to see what is it that we unlocked. So 3 for 1, which we already knew. So now we've got slag concrete, so we can do cold slag, crushed stone to make that. Now, my other question is, did it unlock something in here? All right, so there's the slag concrete that we unlocked. Did it unlock anything in the constructor? Because Satisfactory Plus has new changes. Oh, and quick thing, I did update. So now I've got the latest version of the other program where I show you how we're routing things. I've got the latest version of that, so now we can work with that. Okay, so other than that, it doesn't look like anything else has changed, which is cool. Let's go ahead and get the blueprint machine. Let's see what we need for that. Do I have? No. All right, so I need reinforced plates. I'm gonna need some screws. I'm gonna need a little bit of everything, which is not a problem. Let's go ahead and run over here and see, do we have, I'm not even sure if I've got reinforced plates. We may have to set the machine up to make some more. Let's see, I'm trying to remember, is it this one? It is that one. All right, so we need 10 plates and screws. All right, 10 plates are being made way down yonder. This one, I believe. Yeah. All right, so we got a little bit of 10 plates. We'll go ahead and we may have to get more 10 plates going. Is this the one? Get out of my way. I need 8 per 2. So, I've got plenty of 10 plates. Here. Take those. Let's go find some screws really quick. And while we're doing this, we'll talk about things. So a couple of things I want to do is I want to lock the bigger blueprint and put it down so I can show you what it is and why it's important, because it is important. I want to use blueprints in the near future, but I also want to use the biggest ones I can get my hands on. The other thing is we have recipes that we unlocked in Deuterium that we don't have going, like once heat sinks, and I can't remember what the other one, but there is another one. So I need these. So I want to get those going too. Here, we'll take a couple of those. No, don't need any of those. Screws. All right, we got plenty of screws. All right, so we got everything that we need. I want to change these eventually to the storage sinks, but at this point, I don't feel like it's very important to do it. It's just kind of like the stuff's there when we need it. There's no reason to storage sink it, because basically we're going to change the way we do everything anyway, right? That's a stopgap. It's working exactly the way that I've wanted it to, and I'm very happy with it. So, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my mentality. Also, I want to say Happy New Year's to everybody, right? Question of the day is tea or coffee? If you have to drink one or the other, which is it, right? I know here in the United States, coffee's king. I know in other places of the world, it's tea, right? So yeah. And if it's tea, is it hot tea or sweet tea, right? Maybe that should be the question. That's the question of the day. Tea, is it ice sweet tea, unsweet tea, or hot tea? Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. All right, so we're waiting on this to brew, and this is brewing at, yeah, this is going to be a little bit. So while we're doing that, I can check on something else really quick. We can just strategize a little bit. We can I can think out loud, but in order to think out loud, I need to be in front of the screen so you can see what it is I'm thinking about. Can't see in my brain is a good thing, because if you could, it's a scary place. All right, so here's what I'm looking at, right? So there's advanced melting, and what this does is it gives us a flexible blast furnace and a reformer. So basically what this does is this heats it and this cools it. So we get moltens, and then we get iron ingots, copper ingots, tin ingots here. So, but in order to do this, I need deuterium heat sinks. We have it unlocked. I haven't put an assembler setup down to make them yet. We will. So eventually we want to go to this. There's a basic brass protection. So we've got brass that we need to do, because we're going to need all these things, but the fan blades are going to be important, because in order to then we have, remember I was telling you that we're going to be able to do something with the solid biomass and make better energy. Is this it? Hang on a second. Yo. That's the cooling, that's the boiler. Steam stack. Did they change it? It might have been moved. Is it under hydroelectric? Hang on a second. Okay. So it's this. In advanced steam, we have the ability to basically feed water into a solid biomass heater, right? Solid biomass heater or solid coal heater heats a boiler, right? Then the boiler we can eventually feed over into these steam turbines. The steam turbines will connect with this, and then we'll get extra power out of it. So eventually that's what we're going to do with our power situation. But before we get there, I want to be able to unlock basic ore washing. So ore washing does exactly the, it purifies loose materials through industrial washings with the fluid, and well, dang it, try it again. Outputs unwanted bioproducts like stone and liquid slurry. So basically, we send I think the idea is we send our crushed stuff through here, right? We wash it, and it becomes better somehow or another, and then we melt it. I'm thinking that that's what the basic idea is. So this is what I've been waiting on to do this, but in order to unlock this, we have to have brass pipes, which come here. So basically we're going to go here, here, here. And then after that, we can get basic, steel going, which is, and then work our way up. In 4, we've got hydroelectric power, advanced manufacturing. It's just a manufacturer, right? And then, hey, there's 2 of the things that we need to do for space elevator. We got hyper tubes. Then we get, you know, hey, cool, real water extractors, the power poles, 3 hover pack, right? So that's where we're sitting, and that's what I'm thinking. All right, well, let's go over here and see how close we are to getting the 50 that we need. We're probably pretty close, but this gives you an idea of what the progression of the next couple things are. The other thing is I haven't unlocked, let's turn the flashlight on. I haven't unlocked quartz yet. So we could do quartz. You know, how many do I have now? I got 52. All right, we got enough. So there's a quartz line that we haven't done, and there may be a couple other things here and there that we could work on the MAM. Not exactly sure the right way of going about it, but we'll figure it out as it go. I just feel like what I'm working on right now is extremely important, and we'll get there. All right, so let's do this. Hit that, hit that. Oh, hit that. Hit that, and we have to go get some wire. The wire's right up here. It's been a while since we've been up here, and instead of doing a cut, I'll just talk to y'all really quick and, you know, just kind of lay a couple things out. So one of the things I want to lay out is that it's a new year. I don't know about you guys, but when a new year comes around, I see it as an opportunity to improve your situation, right? You look at what's working or what's not working in your life, or the things that you just kind of, you lose track of, and you're just like, you know, hey, I wish I could improve this asset, that asset, the other asset in your life. And New Year's for me is always that situation where I look at things and go, hey, what can I do to better myself as a human being, right? To be a better person, a better friend, a better coworker, a better husband, better dad, you know, all that kind of cool stuff. So I'm kind of going through that right now. And one of the things I'm looking at is that even though this is my second YouTube channel, I do have one YouTube channel that I have already monetized. However, I wanted to start over, and that's why I made this YouTube channel. Eventually, I'd like to get this one to monetization also, but it's no hurry, right? I'm not stressing out about it. We get there when we get there. All right, now the question is, all right, I need 50. I need 50. I need more smart plates, dang it. Or not smart plates, but reinforced plates. All right, this is good. This is gonna be, well, hang on a second. Yo, which one? It's this one right here. All right, yo, so here, take more of those and more of those, sort that out. And while we're at it, I said that I needed to make another production line. So let's get that done really quick while I'm thinking about it. Blueprints, where is temporary assembler? This way. I need reinforced plates. All right, I've got the reinforced plates. Man, if it's not one problem, it's another. All right, let's try it again. Where did it go? There it is. All right, so let me tag this down, and we'll just kind of make it fit somehow or another. You know what? Good enough for government work. Let's hook up a power line to it. Let's come in here and go, okay, what is it that we need? All right, so we're going to eventually need one for AI limiters, but right now we need Caterium heat sinks. So it is Caterium plates and bus bars. We have bus bars, so we can go get the bus bars. And once again, I can talk a little bit more. We may not be getting a whole lot done today. Well, we are, right? We're unlocking multiple things. It's just that maybe we're not. Progress is progress, yo. So as I was saying about New Year's, right? New Year's is I got sidetracked, and I'm sorry. The channel, right? So what I'm hoping for is this, and I'll go ahead and say it, right? I'm gonna try in the month of January, right? I give a pinky promise to all the people out there that's watching now or be watching in the future. During the month of January, I'm going to try my best to upload a video a day during the entire month. I don't know if it's going to be too taxing to do so. I believe I have the time to do it, right? And I'm going to try to accomplish it, and that's my mini goal for the channel, right? My mini goal is during the month of January to give you quality content of stuff that I enjoy playing, that you guys enjoy watching, and try to get, during the month of January, every day, a video. Maybe 2 videos, but I'm not promising 2 videos. I'm just saying you may get them. After that, the other thing is when we hit 100 subscribers, I will schedule us a day that we do a live stream. So that basically it'll boil down to hey, it's a Q&A, it's an opportunity to ask Jab whatever questions you want to ask him, right? And let's see, copper bus bars, that it makes 5 ink sinks. I don't know. So here's what we'll do. We'll put a storage container and we'll just kind of turn it sideways like that. And hopefully, yeah, like that. Bob's your uncle. Okay. Now that we've done that, I wanted to, all right, we need 50 reinforced plates. How close are we? We're at 19. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring you back when I get 50. Oh, but before I get there, like I said, when we get to 100 subscribers, I will schedule an opportunity that I'll do like a 2 or 3 hour live stream. We'll do a celebration and saying thank you. And then you guys can see what it is, how Jab is when he live streams. All right, guys, see you when we get our 50. At the time of this recording, we have 56 subscribers in the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Help us get to 100. All right, we got the 50 that we needed. I'm hoping that it will fit in this spot here so we can have a side-to-side comparison of the differences. I don't know if it's going to fit in this hole or not. There's only one way to find out. There. We'll just drop it right there and get the drone out, and you can kind of see the differences. So this one over here is, so if we look at the big squares, right, it is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, and trust me, it's 4 high, right? However, that's on a rock, so it's higher. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's 5 high. So this is 4 cubed. This is 5 cubed. Now, it's bigger. Bigger is better, which means that we have an opportunity to, we could probably put 3 assemblers in here, whereas this one we could only do 2. Now, we'd have to be creative on how we do it, but that's just a different story. But that's why I wanted to unlock this, to show you that, hey, in this one, there's multiple blueprints, and there's actually a bigger blueprint than this. There's a blueprint 3. I'm not sure if there's a blueprint 4 or not. That I don't know, but there, we're back out of there. But yeah. I'm excited about this. There's definitely possibilities, and I'm going to start using this in the same way that I built these things. I didn't build anything elaborate because I knew that the bigger one would give me the room to do what I want to do. And, you know, it is what it is. But I'm happy that we have it, and it's a tool that we will. English is such a hard language to speak sometimes. My mouth is, if my brain's working faster than my mouth, it happens sometimes. I am autistic. I do have Asperger's, but bigger is better sometimes. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to look at this. The blast formers, the reformers. So we just need deuterium heat sinks. So let's go ahead and stick all of y'all in there. And I should have 20 heat sinks with no problems whatsoever on the little setup that we, temporary setup that we have. And we'll take a look at it and go, yo. Now, there's a part of me that wishes that I'd put it down there, but then if I extended that out, I wouldn't have been able to get that platform out there. Because I need to do, oh yeah, we got 80. That, squirrel, sorry, it's squirrel. The AI limiters, right? We're gonna have to get AI limiters going too, but I don't think we need the AI limiters yet. Unless we're doing smart splitters. Now, did I unlock smart splitters? No. So, yes. In order to get to use smart splitters, which we'll probably need, then we need the AI limiters. So we'll set one of those up in the nearish future. So let's get this, hit that, send that off. All right. Can we do brass production? We could. I just need 100 reinforced plates. I've got everything else. Maybe. So let's look at what we unlocked. Can I build what we just unlocked? No, that's the wrong button. No, production. These are brand new things, and I just need pipe. Well, hang on a second. Before I go any further, let's do this. Let's do this. Y'all already know about the filtrator. All right, so I need 10 reinforced plates and 35 bronze pipes. Should not be a problem. They should just be in one of these boxes here somewhere. There's that, and pipes are going to be this one. Nope. There. All right, we got all the pieces and parts. We're not gonna I'm not gonna build with them, but I will show you what they are. So you can be, I know what they do. I've used them before, and I think they're super cool. And I think y'all are going to be excited, because then you'll be like, oh, I can't wait until you actually put this in motion. Or y'all may say, man, that's so cool. I'm hoping, right? Then again, you just be like, really? That's what you're excited about? So, first of all, this one's a big chunky boy, right? But they're cool looking, right? I don't care what you say, they're cool looking. So let's talk about the flexible blast furnace. So we have molten iron, molten copper, and molten tin. And you're like, all right, Jab, what does it take to make these? You send in 24 crushed iron, and it gives you 12 meters cubed of molten iron. And you're just like, all right, so what does that mean? Well, then you send it over here, right? And then we got cast iron, cast copper, cast tin. So let's look at the iron. So for 4 meters cubed, we get 12 ingots. Over here, we're getting 12 meters cubed out of 24. So, hang on a second. Before I confuse myself. All right, so 24 crushed iron comes in here. We get 12 meters cubed. 4 meters cubed makes 12. Well, we have to multiply that by 3 because 12 divided by 4 is 3 times. So we're getting 48 ingots out of iron out of 24. So it's doubling what we get out of it. If we were doing crushed iron normally in the smelter, right? It's 3 for 3. So now do you see why I'm excited to be able to do this? Because it takes everything and stretches it out that much more. Are there byproducts? No byproducts here. Are there byproducts? All right, the byproduct. All right, we do have to feed it some water. No big deal. It just takes energy. We have energy. No big deal. And we have steam that we have to eventually get rid of. No big deal. It's a byproduct. We'll be able to get rid of that. But I'm excited because now, stop and think about this. A pure node at 120 crushed a minute. Now this is before we wash it. When we wash it, I think it extends it that much more, and we get it. I believe. So what we end up having to do is we end up having to get it out of the ground. Then we crush it, we sort it, then we wash it, then we melt it, and then we cast it. I believe are the steps. And each step along the way, you're extending and making it worth more, is my understanding. Is that true or not? We'll find out in the future, right? But I am super stoked and excited about this. These things are going to be amazing, and I can't wait to play with them. However, in order to set these things up, that's what I need. That's why I needed a bigger blueprint maker, right? But before we do that, we also need to unlock the ability to get the washer, which is here. But in order to do the washer, we need the brass pipes. And in order to do the brass pipes, I need 100 of these, right? But at this point, I'm not too terribly worried about it, right? You guys see what the future is starting to look like. Now now it's like, okay, I have to figure out where I'm gonna where in the world in Carmen Sandiego am I gonna put the melting this facility? Now I'm thinking about putting it over there because we need water, right? I'm thinking about putting a big platform over there by the tree. However, so I'm thinking there's the big tree. I'm thinking about putting it over here and we could pull water out of here. However, we could use this pond. We could use this pond. We could use that. Leave a comment in the comment section. Where would you do it? I just think right now that that's relatively close to everything else that we're doing. And like I said, like all this stuff right here, we're going to tear up. And then once we get that production going, then like all this temporary stuff that we have here is all going to disappear because we're going to rebuild it. So like, don't think about this stuff being in the way because it's going to move, right? Satisfactory means temporary. Nothing's ever big enough or extensive enough because you unlock something else to get something else. That's how this game is. All right, guys, if you made it this far, you guys are rock stars, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, guys, if I don't see you between now and then, have a fantastic weekend, And as always, happy farming.